Thank you for joining me on another episode of Sunnylanka. I'm Priya and today we will be making a vegetable dish that's a favorite in Sri Lanka, and it is snake gourd or pathola, Sri Lankan style. Let's begin with the ingredients. So to begin, there's 2 cups of snake gourd, and I have cleaned and cut it lengthwise in half and taken out the seeds and then given it a good wash, and then I have cut it into half moons, so sliced it into half moons. I have half a cup of first extract of coconut milk. I have malted fish, and we will be using just a handful, some salt to taste, oil for the tempering, and for the tempering we'll need onions. I have a small onion or half of a medium onion here, a bunch of curry leaves, 2 green chilies slit lengthwise, and for the spices we'll just be using a few today. That's turmeric, a pinch of turmeric, and about a half teaspoon of raw curry powder and some mustard seeds for the tempering. So let's begin. So to begin, to a medium or slightly medium-low flame, I am going to add in the oil. And you only need about a tablespoon or maybe a little bit more of oil. And to that I'm going to add in half a teaspoon of mustard seeds and let it splutter. So once the mustard seeds start spluttering, I'm going to add in my onions, green chili, and curry leaves. Okay, and give that a stir. Once the onions get translucent, you can put in the spices. So start with the pinch of turmeric and a teaspoon of raw curry powder. Give that a mix. You want the raw curry powder to fry a little bit, and then I'm now going to add all of the snake gourd. And you don't really need to add in any water usually, but if you find it's a little too dry, then you can add in just a bit. I'm going to mix all of these. I think my pinch of turmeric was a little too small, so I'm just going to add in a little bit more. So now I have about a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric altogether. You want, once you add in the coconut milk at the end, you want to have a nice color, and the turmeric acts as both antiseptic, antibiotic, qualities that it has, as well as it gives a little bit of color to the dish, which is nice. Now, snake gourd is a very peculiar vegetable, and it is one of those vegetables that can be eaten any time of the year. So do enjoy it, as it's neutral. It doesn't do any harm to your body, and it's not heaty or cooling, so it can be had at any time. Okay, there's a lot of water that comes out of the pathola, so just don't stir it around too much. You don't want to break it, but just enough to. Okay, so now it's kind of halfway there, half cooked. I'll just zoom in a little bit. Yeah, a little half cooked. So at this point, I'll add in the salt, and salt to taste. You can taste it towards the end and add more salt if you need. But if you add some salt now, it gets absorbed into the vegetables too, so it tastes nice. And to help it cook a little faster, I'm going to put a cover on. And maybe let it sit for about 2 to 3 minutes, and I'll check on it after. Okay, so it's been about 3 minutes now, and the pathola is almost cooked. So at this point, I'm going to add in half a tablespoon of my molded fish, and this is optional, but it does add a very nice flavor to the dish. You don't have to use as much if you don't want to. You can use less. But I find that if the molded fish is not in big chunks, but almost to a very coarse powder, it's better. So I'll give that a good stir, and now we're almost done. So I know the pathola is cooked. You can just pick up one and press it and see that it is soft. And now I'm going to add in my coconut milk extract. It's the first extract of the coconut milk. And you just want to heat it up. You don't want to boil milk, as it will separate. And so just to let the pathola sit in the coconut milk. And at this time you can test for salt to make sure you have enough. And that's it. Let's serve it up. So here you have it, folks. Today's dish, pathola, cooked Sri Lankan style. And I hope you will try it and enjoy it with a steaming bowl of rice. And it goes very well with fish curry. So that's what I'm making today for lunch.
So that's it for today, folks, and I hope I have inspired you to try. Stay tuned for more, as I'll be expanding my videos to various cuisines, as well as some of my other favorite things to do, like crafting, sewing, and gardening. A very big thank you to all my subscribers for the support, encouragement, and requests. If you haven't subscribed as yet, please do, and don't forget to like my Facebook page, Sunnylanka, Sri Lankan Homestyle Cooking. You can also reach me by email at sunnylanka09@gmail.com. Thanks for watching. Ayubovan.